Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another banger on the biggest and best forex scam exposing channel in South Africa. ICT is being exposed again. Who better to do it than Iman Trading? I've subscribed, I've dropped my like already. I will leave the original videos link in the description so that you can go and check it out. But what I can already tell you is that when this bruh exposes ICT, it's so soothing, but at the same time, very informational. So the title is Exposing Insane, Never Before Seen ICT Meltdown and Secret Trading Model. Let's get into it.
It's probably going to cause a firestorm in social media.
Today we reveal a never-before-seen meltdown and secret trading model from ICT's private charter group, leaked to me by a member of Michael's previous paid mentorships.
Best money ever spent.
And if you think that claiming to hear the voice of God is absurd, then get ready, because the only words to justify the insanity of Michael's lies and delusions would get me banned. First, you must understand...
Whoa. Did ICT even use God's name in vain? Do you guys see what happens when you use God's name in vain? Don't disarm people using the word of the Lord only to scam them, because payback is gonna come tenfold and you won't be able to stop. Look at what is happening to ICT now. Himself is even admitting to the fact that he made way more money teaching than trading. That's God working through him, bro. But play with his name. And you will find out the consequences.
The insanity of Michael's lies and delusions would get me banned. First, you must understand Enigma, a mysterious algorithm that controls everything to do with price action and was created by ICT. He refers to it as the market engine, and that right there is why there's a small group of ICT traders that say, yeah, I know he's fucked in the head, but separate the...
This guy is swearing enough for me, so don't worry guys, I won't swear. But how crazy is it to believe that Enigma is the market engine where price originates before banks see it and are allowed to deal with it? The Enigma is what he created. The market engine. Now it's these types of lies that people believe when it comes, because people don't really spend time looking into what moves the market, because if they did, they would actually know that it's not ICT.
Demand from the concepts, which is better than nothing, but then again, the concepts are based on the idea that financial markets are entirely controlled by one master algorithm designed by a guy who lived here until he sold mentorships for multiple years and was able to move here.
I've made so much more money teaching than I did trading.
But hey, what do I know? The
ICT fanboys, come to the front of the class. Your mentor is being slaughtered here. Do you guys see the before and the after? If we start doing this with you traders, now you guys will get really angry at me.
guy can literally predict the future because it's based on an algorithm he created, yet when he stupidly decided to take real trades on a live stream for once, he ended up losing 5 trades in a row with a supposed 96% win.
I like it when this happens, because these guys always think they are bulletproof, nah? And then shit like this happens and then they don't know what to say. Then they go quiet, radio silence. Another person that this happened to, nah, is that bruh that is charging 42k to teach people how to trade. I watched this story again during the night and there was a new addition to the story, and I saw that his most recent trade went to stop loss. Now, that is not a shame, but if it had to happen over and over again, come now.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There's FX Alex G, who I'm also gonna make a video on pretty soon. This man also hit stop loss after stop loss after stop loss, and you guys are gonna see their clients complain. That is the nicest thing about it all. Their clients complain, and I'm really glad that people got away from that. Oh, I'm scared of my mentor. I don't want to ruin. It's not ruining his image. It's talking the truth. He's ruining his own image by doing stuff like this. and then sending trades that makes other people lose money. They do it to themselves.
Win rate and throwing a temper tantrum about being hunted by the algorithm he created. Not to mention having just temper tantrum.
Just listen to that part.
5 trades in a row with a supposed 96% win rate and throwing a temper tantrum about being hunted by the algorithm he created. Not to mention having just lost the Robbins Cup for the 4th time. So now that you understand Enigma, that Michael is one of the worst traders of all time and is a delusional narcissist, prepare for it to get much worse.
I sat here all evening, contemplating whether or not to show something I shouldn't. If I do, the questions many have will be answered in one fell swoop and an upload. However, am I willing to stand against the possible response, is the question. I'm going to show what an IMP24 is tonight and show how I have created a language that gives close but not the actual delivery as an IMP24 node. I get so many frauds pretending to know what it is, to sell their BS copy ICT mentorships and lie and say they never studied my content. When I put all this together, I wanted it all to be time-based, predictable, scheduled. Converting the source code to actionable events wasn't easy, as there are several dozens of algorithmic scripts I can't make actionable for those that are not in possession of the algo.
Alright, before this gets insane, what's happening is that ICT is about to unveil a new secret model called IMP24 nodes. For those who aren't new, ICT does this every year to try and retain the people who start realizing he's a fraud. He always comes up with a new thing that'll finally make you profitable, and these models are supposed to reveal how the Enigma algorithm operates. So he must have quite the background in computer science, right? No. Now look at this.
I find it odd, for so long I have taught my concepts with pretty much no pushback from old friends. However, in 2024, I pulled back the veil and started teaching what I never wanted to share with the public, and my audio starts acting up. I replace microphones, laptop, new audio gear, still issues. Then I can't connect to YouTube to stream. Then today my computer gets locked in a malware attack. At the risk of sounding lunatic fringe, at what point do you start to consider it hints to shut up?
This fucking guy is saying that his audio and internet is acting up because there are forces that want him to stop sharing information about his master algorithm. He's so inept with computers that he can't figure out how to fix his audio or connect to YouTube, let alone getting malware, which I haven't done since I was 10 and clicked the wrong download button on a site for installing Minecraft mods. And we're supposed to believe that he's a super genius who coded the algorithm that controls the financial markets? Controls the future? None of this is even somewhat believable, and he's the biggest trading influencer in the world. Wake up, people. Holy shit, help me. I can't do this anymore. This is where you start to sound retarded.
You couldn't begin to imagine.
We don't need to imagine. We're looking right at it. It's right there. Watch out, another van might be pulling up.
They drive Cybertrucks now. Faster, pull off at the lights.
Come on. Do you know how many breaks I have to take when making these videos? A lot. And it's about to get so much worse. We haven't even started.
There are so many clueless goobers pretending they know what I have coded and couldn't recognize a single line of its coding if I showed it to them, least of which know what it does. But they can teach it. Trust me, bro. So, this isn't a teaching opportunity for anyone to replicate it. They won't be able to be honest. Why? The scripts aren't in the charts. They are rule-based, time-delivered directives.
Ugh.
If this, then that. Or else, intervention.
Buckle up.
To some of you in here, you don't fully subscribe to the algo plot. This makes me smile, but you are welcome to believe or not. You paid for your ticket for admission and seen things you never would have otherwise. So the question is, how can I know this? I am him.
Do you understand what that means? Michael just said that he's God. That H is not accidentally capitalized. Do not give me that BS. Any time that Michael or any Christian refers to God as he or him, the H is capitalized. If you think I'm being ridiculous, then you're unfamiliar with Michael, because it was less than a year
The blasphemy is getting him.
ago that he claims to have gotten the instructions on how to trade directly from God.
He's picked me up like a pen, and I've submitted myself to him, and the things that you've learned came from him. So yeah, there's a still quiet voice. And yes, I heard it.
That's different from the tweet in the top right that says God uses the most unlikely of people, which you could argue is just about being grateful. Sure, but you can't defend literally saying you hear God. And then later in a delusional rant about the master algorithm directly say that you are him. That H is not accidentally capitalized. Oh my God. Or is it oh my Michael? I don't know, but thank Michael I was born into the right religion, the religion of ICT, that is. I was going to play his recordings, but it's just typical ICT nonsense, metaphors, and incoherent ramblings. Instead, I'll play a few highlights and
I don't want to sound rude, nah, but ICT works like me. And you guys know, I've shown you guys my Mkaba before. But from where I'm sitting, it seems like ICT is a big Mkaba. It seems like you walk some Mkaba first, you know.
and then we'll get to the finale, which is well worth the wait.
Now, I already know it's probably going to cause a firestorm in social media because they're going to see something that is just too perfect. It's too perfect. And I'm going to try to present it in a way it's like tongue-in-cheek because I want it to be laughed at. But I'm kind of prefacing it with you all here. But I want you to know that this is part of those things that you would never see. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Cue the intriguing monotone. Do, do, do. You're not going to learn from me, okay? I'm going to be real honest with you. But I'm going to showcase a small segment of it. So that way it kind of like will address the questions as far as I can go with it. I'm probably going to overstep tonight, really. But I just want to show these yahoos, literally, they have nothing. They have nothing.
So, he briefly introduced a vague description about a new trading model, how it'll be the final and truest insight into Enigma, and that he'll be making it public soon. But the plans to do that were interrupted when a big fire started inside this warehouse. Why is this relevant? Because apparently it's his son Cody's business, and Michael believes this fire was a punishment for saying he'd revealed the new trading model about the master algorithm. He said, "I have to change direction. I just wanted you all to know that. In short, I will not be teaching anymore. I don't want to go into it, to be honest. It's something I must stop. I hope you understand." He then
That's when it's delusional, my bro.
made a big announcement about how the mentorship is over and that the public will be invited to the private group. And it almost makes you feel bad for him, until you remember that he is a despicable... My lawyer said to stop. Just a couple days later, Michael did in fact open up a public Telegram, and now that he's retired from running years of paid mentorships, which again allowed him to move out of the rundown townhouse he was living in as a supposed millionaire trader and creator of Enigma, he sure loves to talk about how he does everything for free. Apparently, you can make fun of people who sell something the moment you stop selling your own scam of a mentorship. Seems a little hypocritical to me, but well, what do I know? Telegram will be his new outlet for fooling beginners into thinking that drawing rectangles on the chart means you can trade, and honestly, I'm not surprised at all. You want to know why he's doing this? The same reason that he has comments turned off on YouTube. He doesn't want people to be able to call him out or to interact with each other because then they'll share the truth about his 30-year track record of lies, fraud, and failed trading accounts. I recommend watching this video in particular rather than the 43-minute video covering the whole history, but you can check that out too if you want. It gets even more into the algorithm, and ICT completely exposes his own lies by saying contradictions about...
Are we gonna do this one tomorrow? Let's do this one tomorrow. Otherwise it's gonna be like too much today. I bet this is like the end of the video. Yeah, it is the end of the video basically. But guys, yo, you don't get more delusional as this man. So, this man makes people believe he created the algorithm that runs the forex markets, yet with a 96-95% win rate, he takes 5 losses in a row. If he had that 90+% win rate, he would have at least just lost 1 trade. Instead, he lost 5 back to back. I think that should let you guys know that this man is just a glorified course seller. I think at some point, guys, we really need to look at the truth in the eye and accept it for what it is, because there's no way someone can be this delusional and then we have logical people with brains that's making excuses for this. It's in 2025, it's just not gonna work. Not for me. I left the link of the video in the description. If you want to watch that without my commentary, hop on over there to IMANTRADING's YouTube channel. Also subscribe and like the video there. Been following this channel for a while. But yeah, I'll check you guys in my next one. Thanks for joining.